Right, so day 12 of 75 hard is a wrap. Completed all the tasks, just finished drinking my gallon of water for the day, and ended up getting snowed in from work. Got about a foot of snow today, so definitely made outside workout a lot of fun. Actually ended up having a good time with it. My daughter's got snowed out from school as well, so first outside workout. Had a lot to do outside actually. Ended up having to shovel a pretty big driveway, get that cleared out the deck, and then shovel some of the backyard so my dog could go out and use the bathroom. So turned that into a very vigorous workout, just shoveled with intent. So that ended up being a lot of fun. I got to play with the kids outside while I was doing it. So yeah, ended up having a good day. But what I wanted to do on this video was kind of go over my diet breakdown for 75 hard. You know, one of the critical tasks in the program is to follow a structured diet, and following diets is something I've been doing for 13 years. You know, I've been in the fitness for 13 years. I got started when I was 23 years old and fell in love with it and completely self-educated on nutrition, training, everything like that since I got into it. And it's just been a passion of mine for a long time. So I wrote out a diet program and kind of give you the breakdown. So today ended up being a little bit different because I ran out of egg whites and we were snowed in. It was coming down pretty heavy. So first meal was 100 grams of dry weight cream of rice. Ended up doing 7 ounces of 90-10 ground beef that I had cooked. I have it prepped out, a bunch of it, and 2 whole eggs. And just make that into kind of a mush. You know, it ends up being really good actually. Usually that meal would be same thing, the cream of rice, 2 whole eggs, but instead of the ground beef, I would usually have 50 grams of protein coming from egg whites. So today ended up being a little bit higher, well, a decent amount higher fats than a typical day. But I had a big leg workout yesterday, so the fats definitely aid in recovery. Meal 2 and meal 3 are the same. Both of those meals are 200 grams of cooked jasmine rice and 9 ounces of chicken breast that I prep out usually 3 or 4 pounds at a time. It lasts me a few days. And meal 4, that is also 200 grams of cooked weight jasmine rice, and then I do 10 ounces of the cooked 90-10 ground beef with that meal. And usually do vegetables in every meal. The first 2 was like a mixed Asian blend vegetables, and then meal 4 was just lettuce and some peppers and onions that sauteed up. We kind of made it into a taco bowl. And then my last meal, which I'm about to make right now, I do a smoothie. It is like kind of what I look forward to all day. But in that smoothie, I do 100 grams of frozen blueberries, 1 medium-sized banana. I usually cut that up and freeze it as well. 2 servings of fat-free Greek yogurt. So that's roughly around 35 grams of protein coming from that. And then a scoop of whey isolate. Right now I'm using the Seabohm isolate. I really like it. You can pick it up at Walmart if you're in a pinch and don't have time to order protein, and it's a good quality whey protein isolate. And then also in that smoothie, I'm doing 25 grams of peanut butter and 2 servings of a sugar-free pudding, which adds a ton of flavor. It's only 40 calories for the 2 servings, but I mean, really makes it taste amazing. So yeah, that's the diet, and I'm following this strict meal plan. I'm not doing any type of carb cycling or anything right now. Like I said in previous videos, I'm not trying to lose weight. I'm actually just trying to kind of fuel the workouts and, the, day-to-day work. Like I said, I'm a plumber, so I have a physical job. So I'm just trying to fuel all that. and my breakdown is today was 345 grams of carbs, 114 grams of protein, no, 114 grams of fats, and 349 grams of protein. This is a little bit different than my normal day-to-day. Like I said, the fats would usually be a little bit lower, and the protein would probably be a few grams lower as well. So yeah, that's the current diet that I'm doing. Like I said, no variation from that. No, usually, typically if I'm dieting or something like that, or bulking, usually my training days, like a weight training day, would be different than a non-training day. But I'm not doing any of that right now. I'm not focusing on bodybuilding or honestly focusing on my physique at all. I'm focusing on the 75 hard program and trying to do it to the best of my ability and get the most out of it. I mentioned in other videos that, for especially the last like 3 years, I got really obsessed and focused on bodybuilding and wanted to compete and stuff like that. And I just felt like I got to a point where I felt like I was focusing way too much on that and putting other things off on a back burner, especially trying to get better at work and, trying to build my financial situation and do different things. And, just being that obsessed about something that isn't making me money. It does make me happy, but training in general makes me happy. So as long as I still have that in my life, just not focusing on the physique right now, probably gonna try to do some different stuff. I'm gonna try to, maybe try to start, jogging a little bit. I haven't jogged in, God, probably 8 or 9 years. I might, get into a little bit of that, doing a lot more functional training, doing some different circuit stuff outside, which is a lot of fun. Definitely got to get my cardio endurance up. One of my workouts today, ended up doing both of them outside just to let the kids play. And like I said, I was shoveling and stuff a lot like that, which that's normal stuff for me. Like, like I said, I'm a plumber, so I do a lot of physical work. But in between that, I was doing, I did some circuit stuff, did like fast-paced, just body weight squats mixed in with some burpees, and jumped on the Peloton and did like a circuit real quick. And that burned me out. So that hit me hard. Definitely got to get the cardio up. So that's something I'm, gonna try to focus on and just enjoy training, enjoy a different style of training. Still doing, at least 3 to 4 times a week of weight training, just because I love it and I want to continue to be strong and progress in strength, but not focus on, the muscle building and fat loss and all that. Like I said, just focus on the 75 hard program, trying to build the mind over the body. For me, that's more about what this program is about. If you listen to, Andy Frisella talk about it, the person who created this program, if you go into this with just the mindset of, I want to lose weight or get in shape or something like that, I don't think it's a strong enough why. I don't think you're going to get what the program is meant for if that's your only, purpose in doing it. A lot of people see this program on, social media and stuff like that, and they think it's like a fitness challenge, and it's really not. It's a discipline challenge. Can you design your day out for 75 days in a row where you have all these tasks to hit and do it day in and day out for 75 days? That's the complicated part. Doing this stuff for, a few days a week is nothing. Or doing it for a month, that's no big deal. To go 75 days without a cheat meal, for me, like I said, I've been dieting and stuff like that, but usually I'll have a cheat meal every 7 to 10 days. So that's not an option. So that's a big discipline part. Waking up at 5 a.m. to hit a morning cardio session outside, before my workday starts, building my schedule. If you want to succeed at this program, you have to prep for it. You have to build your day in and day out. You have to design it to complete these tasks and get it done before the end of the night. I hear a lot of people talking about the water as a challenge. That hasn't been a problem for me. I've always drank, a gallon or more of water a day. But I hear about people mixing, Crystal Light and stuff like that with their water. And from my understanding, from what I've heard Andy talk about, that's, kind of against the program. If you want to drink that stuff, that's fine. But, that would be on top of your gallon of water that you're consuming it throughout the day. Making sure you hit your 10 pages of a book. You gotta find time to do that. And when you have a busy schedule, if you let that creep up to the end of the night and you're exhausted and you're laying in bed and you think, oh shit, I haven't read the book, I haven't read 10 pages yet. So like finding a time, I have a set time where, once I put my kids down for bed and stuff like that, I set apart 30 minutes to sit down and read. I usually end up reading more than 10 pages out of the book because I pick books that I'm, enjoying and getting a lot out of it. I believe the reading is such a huge part of this program on like developing the mind and picking the right books to read to grow. And I've read some pretty cool books. I finished Dale Carnegie's How to Win Friends and Influence People. Right now I'm reading Jocko's Discipline Equals Freedom, which is good. The pages are short, so I feel like only reading 10 pages of that is kind of cheating. So I've been, hitting more like 20 pages of that book. Make sure I do that because the letters are big and it's spread out, and reading a page of that compared to a typical book is nothing. So trying to just challenge myself on all aspects, because like I said, I'm trying to transform my brain. I'm not just trying to complete the program. I'm trying to change my life, from this program. That was the plan. That's the goal. Hope you guys follow along. If anybody else is doing the program, I'd love to hear how it's going for you. So yeah, Happy New Year. Let's get it done. Thank you.